Hey everybody, welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is our real quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books that you can pre-order by this weekend. Pre-orders are due Sunday around 6 o'clock, so you don't miss out on any of the comic goodness, and you make sure they are waiting for you, whether you shop with us at infinityflux.net or you shop with us in store at infinityflux. Right here. So let's get into this week's worth of books because there's some good ones.
Yep.
We are going to be starting off with
Exceptional X-Men #1. This is our next of the From the Ashes era of X-Men books. This one is centered around Kate Pryde. She's trying to lead a regular life. She's a bartender and just trying to sort of keep to herself. But in secret, she leads a team of all new wayward young mutants while trying to avoid the watchful gaze of Emma Frost. Not really sure why, because it looks like they're maybe going to be like co-mentors. But yeah, if you want to see some great new mutants introduced, check this out.
Next up, we've got Predator versus Black Panther #1. So following up on the hit Predator versus Wolverine, this is also going to be by Benjamin Percy with art by Chris Allen, Sean Hill, and Lee Ferguson. So I'm guessing it may have, maybe not time jumps, but stuff similar to how Wolverine was structured. And we had Benjamin Percy here not that long ago, and we got to talk to him about this, even behind the scenes, and I'm so excited about this. So I made notes based on the solicitation, but also I know from talking to him about it how cool this is. So you've got Predator, whose basically whole thing is, the hunt, and every time they hunt, they kind of try to improve themselves by adapting some of the technology of the people they hunt. Well, imagine going up against Wakanda, who is this juggernaut of technology and weapons. This is the perfect place for a young predator to try to make the claim for themselves.
Right.
But they're going up against a Black Panther who may rival the Predator's skills in hunting and surviving. So you're going to have one of the coolest fights of kind of hunter versus hunter in the Wakandan jungle. I can't wait for this. Just from what Benjamin Percy told us, there's some awesome stuff coming with this.
Definitely. Next is DC vs. Vampires World War V #1. This is going to be a 12-issue series, picking up from the previous events in the DC vs. Vampires storyline. In this one, Damian Wayne and his guerrilla fighters, they are the only ones fighting back against the vampires, and that threatens to disrupt any hopes for a truce between Green Arrow and his human people and Barbara Gordon's vampire army. Is Green Arrow going to fight alongside Damian Wayne or sacrifice him in the name of peace?
Next up, we got Johnny Quest #1. I'm so excited about this. Continuing our fun line of books like Space Ghost, Thundercats. We're getting Johnny Quest from Dynamite. And this is picking up from the events that happened in the Free Comic Book Day Dynamite Johnny Quest special, the issue 0. So this is written by Joe Casey and the art is by Sebastian Perez. And if you remember that one, the Quest team went out. They were doing an experiment in the ocean. They came back and everything was different.
Yeah.
Was there a time jump? Is this a different reality? We don't know. But the Quest team is going to go on a new exciting adventure in comics.
Next is Duck and Cover #1. This is from Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque. That's your American Vampire team. And all this says is it's a manga-influenced teen adventure set in a post-apocalyptic America in 1955.
Gosh.
That's all that it says.
It's all the genres.
Yeah, that's all that it says, but that's all that it needs to say because that sounds awesome.
Next up, we have Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, Houses of the Unholy. So this is not a single issue. This is going to be a graphic novel. But if you're familiar with the team of Brubaker and Phillips, they brought you incredible stuff like Criminal, Reckless, just a huge amount of this kind of crime noir, awesome books. So this is going to be $24.99, and it deals with an FBI agent from a cult beat and a woman with a past connected to the Satanic Panic from the 80s.
Nice.
Have to work together to find a terrifying killer hiding in the shadows of the underworld. So if you like a little, maybe not supernatural, but kind of dark, horror, all of that, don't miss out on anything Brubaker and Phillips put out because it is the highest quality in every volume.
Next is Giant Size Thor, continuing the Giant Size line of books. In this one, Thor teams up with Hercules to face the greatest and most terrifying war machine ever created, one that bears Thor's face. So that sounds...
I hope it's like just a big robot, but with a little Thor mask
Yeah,
on.
that would be great.
Next up, we got Barbaric versus Deathstalker. This is a kind of team up that they've been teasing for a long time. So this brings together Deathstalker, which of course is the character that Slash, the guitarist from Guns N' Roses and everything, has been working on along with Tim Seeley, and Barbaric, which has been a fantastic kind of adult Conan-esque barbarian story, are coming together when a wizard pits these two barbarians against each other. But will it be even more than fighting to solve this victory, or is there more to it than that? So I'm really excited about this. This is just a one-shot, but it's going to be awesome. You know it's going to be crazy and over the top. So don't miss Barbaric versus Deathstalker.
Next, we've got two new Venom War tie-ins. The first one is Venom War Carnage. This is going to be a 3-issue miniseries. And in this one, Dylan and Meridius are rallying their troops, but Carnage is off to the side. He's got plans of his own involving a new weapon that is deadly to symbiotes. Whose side is he going to be on? And the other one is Venom War Venomous, #1. This is also going to be a 3-issue miniseries. This is centered around Black Widow and her symbiote. Black Widow starts looking into horrific experiments by Alchemax, the ones that they're running in their symbiote program. But she's not the only one. Agent Anti-Venom is also on the case.
And next up, we have a new entry in the BRZRKR series. This is BRZRKR, the Lost Book of B, #1, which I believe is a one-shot. But what's exciting about this is it brings back the original creative team, where Keanu Reeves is co-writing this one as well with Matt Kent. And in this one, we have, back in the days, Genghis Khan. B, or BRZRKR, is his main kind of weapon in his goal to take over the world. So we're going to be learning more about the BRZRKR universe as a whole, and this one specific time frame for B. So if you've been reading all the BRZRKR stuff, you don't want to miss this. And that is it for Top Comics to pre-order in a flash. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to head over to infinityflux.net right now, where you can make your pre-orders, so they will be ready for you when these books release in a few weeks. And everything you pre-order, you get 10% off of. So another awesome bonus right there. Don't forget to have your pre-orders in by Sunday around 6 o'clock. And just a little note, we just made a video talking about the new DC initiative, DC All In. Yeah. So if you have questions about that, check out our video to learn a little bit more.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting. And we've got our video coming up on Friday, where we'll be going over these books, plus a lot more, their variants, all that good stuff. So, until next time, see ya.